Hi everyone, it's Anushka. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a 45-minute full body burn workout, Pilates and strength inspired, exactly what I teach in my classes. So if you can't make it in studio, I'm bringing it to you. All you're gonna need today is 2 light hand weights. If you have a yoga block, you can use that as well for some added support for your wrists, but you can totally do that without as well. Let's go ahead and get started into our warm up. Meet me into your tabletop position. We're gonna start off by rolling out our joints here. In one direction, and then you can go ahead and take the other direction as well. Once those feel a little bit looser, let's go ahead and get the ankles here as well. You can start rolling those out. Tapping out the toes behind you. And then go ahead and bring those knees about mat width distance apart, spreading them out wide. We'll bring those arms a little bit farther out in front of us, and we'll take 3 big hip circles all the way around to the right, center, to the left, and back. To the right, center, left, and back. We have one last one here, really getting those hip flexors here, those shoulders, and go ahead and take it on the left-hand side, all the way around and back. So good. You have 2 more. And give me one last one. And back to center. All right, from here, bringing those knees back in towards your tabletop. We'll take a few, thread the needles. So right arm is going to go all the way up, reaching up high towards the sky. And we'll thread the needle in towards our left, staying right here, finding that stretch. And we extend all the way back up. Good. Let's thread it through for 2. And we reach all the way back up. Palm comes back down. Left arm raises, reach it up, squeeze. And we bring it here towards that left. And we lift. One more here. Nice job. And we bring this left palm down. All right, from here, we can go ahead and tuck the toes in behind us, stepping right in towards our downward facing dog, finding your first pedal of the feet, stretching out those calves, getting those heels close down towards the mat. Keeping your breath going, chin is out of your chest. And then on your last breath, let's go ahead and lift into a 3-legged dog onto our right-hand side. So right leg goes all the way up behind you, bending your right knee in. Go ahead and shift that weight forward. Knee comes in towards your nose. And then on your exhale, we press all the way back up. Good. You have 2 more like this. We reach it in, squeeze, and exhale as we press. Keep breathing here. One last one. And we reach it all the way back out. Go ahead and step into your low lunge. Right foot comes forward, left knee comes down behind you, palms are down. We lift this left knee up a couple inches and we tap it down. We lift it up and tap. You have 4 in for 3. Opening up those hip flexors on the left-hand side, and 1 last one. Drop this left palm down here. We open up on our right-hand side, big deep breath of your chest. You can roll out your wrist here as well, finding that nice stretch. And then go ahead and drop this right palm all the way back down here. We'll come on towards our back leg, reaching for your knee, or you can go all the way down towards your toes, stretching out your hamstrings. And then shift that weight forward, and we'll get the left hip flexors here. Find that nice stretch. And then once you're ready, you can find a little bit of movement here, rocking back and forth, keeping that body in motion, taking this one at your own pace. We have last 2. And one last one. Bring it in and back. Nice job. Palms are going to come all the way down here. Step right back in towards our downward facing dog, finding your second pedal of the feet. Keep that breath going. And then go ahead and lift left leg all the way up into three-legged dog here, bending your left knee in. We shift that weight forward, knee comes in towards your nose here. Nice. And we exhale as we press all the way back. You got it. You have two like this. Bring it in. And we reach. And you have one more squeeze. And exhale. Nice. Go ahead and step into your low lunge. Left foot comes forward here, right knee comes down, palms are down. We lift this right knee up just a couple inches, find that little tap. We lift and tap. You have 4. Good. For 3, last 2. And you have 1, last 1. Drop this right palm down. We open up on our left hand side here, big deep breath. Rolling out the wrist. Finding your exhale. And then we drop this left palm all the way back down and we come onto our half split here on the left hand side. Stretching out your hamstrings. And then shifting the weight forward and getting the nice stretch in your right hip flexors here. Then go ahead and find some movement, rocking back and rocking forth. You have last 2. And in. And we have one last one. And reach. So strong. All right, go ahead and come onto your knees. We'll face the center of our mat. Grab both of your hand weights. And we'll come kneeling right here. Grab both of your hand weights. We're going to start off with our palms facing up. On your inhale, we'll take a big deep breath here. And then as you exhale here, you lift all the way up. We reach those arms all the way out. You squeeze that core. And then we bring it all the way in, sit back down here. You got it. We lift it up, squeeze as you reach, and in. Nice. Exhale, and we find that nice inhale here. Reach it up, and in. Good. So here in our little arm series, you want to make sure that you keep those shoulders down. You don't want those shoulders to hike up in towards your ears and get super tense. Keep them relaxed. And really make sure that we're not just lifting from our arms here. We're really focusing on those 2 lower corners of our core. As we reach up, we squeeze and in. You got it. You have 4 like this. In. Give me last 3. Squeeze. For 2. Nice. And we have one last one. And bring it in this time. Arms come all the way out. We cross. Right arm over left and out, left arm over right, out, and we sit back down. So here, keep a slight bend in these elbows. You don't want to hyperextend those arms all the way out. Keep that slight bend, squeezing the lower core on your lift. You have 3 like this. Cross, reach, in, good. Back down. We have 2 more, and you exhale here on your cross. Good. Bring it back down. We have one last one. Reach, squeeze, and in. Nice. This time, palms come right by our sides here. We reach those arms all the way up in towards our biceps. We extend those arms out. You got it. Bicep curl, and we reach it back in. You got it. Lift it up. Extend, in, and sit. Find that exhale on your extension. Good. Bring it back down. We lift it up, reach, out, in, and we sit. You have 4 here, squeezing that core, so strong. Give me last 3. Good. And you have 2 more. Reach, and in. Give me one last one. Exhale, and bring it back in this time. We bring those arms all the way up. Stay right here, and we open those arms into our goal post. Elbows are going to stay in line with those shoulders. Don't drop those elbows. And as you close it in, we sit back down. We lift up as you open those goalposts, close as you sit. You got it. We reach and bring it in. We lift and this is our last one right here, keeping those elbows up. You have 3. Whew, those arms are hurting, I know. Give me 2. And in. And one last one. And bring it in. Nice job. Drop those weights. Let's take 3 big rolls of those shoulders back for 2, for 1, and let's roll it forward for 3, for 2, and 1. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, go ahead and come onto your tabletop position again. From here, go ahead and grab one weight. We're going to put it behind our left knee. Palms are going to be down, weights behind your left knee. Now here, if you're using a block, you can always put the block underneath your hands for some added support. If your wrists are feeling a little sore or they're sensitive, you can add some cushion here, add an extra blanket, whatever feels good here to protect your fingers and your wrists. All right, weight is behind your left knee here. We start off with a big inhale. Inhale, and on our exhale, we extend this left leg, squeezing that core, keeping your back straight. You want to make sure your gaze stays at the very top of your mat. Make sure you're not lifting your head up. Keep that head down. You got it. Squeezing the left glute, and we bring the left knee in. We lift it up. You squeeze, reach, and in. Nice. Lift it up. We squeeze, and bring it in. So strong here. Keep breathing as we lift. Nice. We have 5. In for 4. Whew. Last 3. Finding your exhale on our lift here, we squeeze that core. Back is straight. And give me one last one. And we bring it in. This time, as we lift all the way up, with this left leg, we tap it over towards the right side, and you bring those elbows in halfway towards your chest. So if your elbows are going out to the side, you want to bring those arms a little farther away from you, so you give yourself some space to bring those elbows into the side. And we squeeze this left leg up. Bring those elbows into your chest here, and we squeeze, find that little donkey kick. Careful with your lower back here. Going to make sure we keep that tucked and squeezed. Bring it in, and we stamp that ceiling. You got it. You have 4 like this. Let's reach. Squeezing this weight behind you to make sure it doesn't fall. For 3. And in. You have last 2. Nice. And give me one last one, and we bring it in. All right, from here, we lift up this left leg again. You find that squeeze. And then on your way down, you come onto your right elbow, and we open up into a fire hydrant over towards our left-hand side. You close it in. We lift back up onto both arms, squeeze towards the ceiling. You got it. Let's go. We open up towards that left. In, reach, and squeeze. Making sure here, your right hip is not dragging too far down. You want to make sure it's still centered onto your mat. I know there's a lot of pressure in this right hip. Keep it square. Keep it right in the center. Nice. We have last 4 here. You guys got it. Squeeze, in, and reach. Give me 3. Whew. And lift. You have last 2. Good. And give me one last one. Reach it up and lift. All right, one more here. We're gonna meet right here on our left side into our fire hydrant. We reach this leg in towards the elbow and we extend it out. You reach it in, we squeeze, and we extend. You're only in here for 4. Keep breathing. You got it. Give me 3 and reach for 2. Out for 1. Last one. Nice job. Drop this leg. Shake out that right glute for a second. Keeping the weight behind you, we're going to bring both arms down here onto our mat. Extend this right leg out behind you. We tuck the right toe in. From here, keeping this weight squeezed in your left leg, we lift up and towards our downward dog. You extend this left leg even higher, squeezing the glute, and we drop it back down here. Careful with your back. We lift this right leg up, squeeze. Bring it down. Let's find that reach. And in, squeezing that core, and we lift. So here, on your lift of the right leg, make sure that we are not lifting super high. You're only lifting as high as your right glute, and we tap. You have 3 here. Bring it down, and lift. Stay with me, you're almost there. We have 2. Can we lift this left leg higher? Beautiful. And reach, and give me one last one. Squeeze, tucking this core in here, and we lift and in. Nice job. All right, go ahead and take this weight off of your left leg, coming onto your right, onto your left side. So the weight's going to be into your left arm. Right leg stays extended here. All right, from here, we lift this right leg up, squeeze, gazing at the very top of your mat. We fold the heel in, so heel comes in towards your glute. Right knee is bent. Extend this left arm all the way out, keeping your right leg where it is. Lower body doesn't move at all. We only roll this weight with our left towards our side, and we roll it all the way up, squeeze. Roll it towards the side. Keep breathing, and all the way out. Woo! I am sweating, I'm shaking. Let your body find that balance here, okay? So focus on a little spot at the very top of your mat. If your body is shaking, it's totally fine, so is mine. Squeeze that core just a little more to help stabilize you. You have 2 like this. Roll all the way out, squeeze, chin is out of your chest, and give me one last one. Squeeze. And all the way out. Nice. Go ahead and drop this right leg down. Right arm extends, left arm extends in front. We drop it down. All right, from here, we lift both arm and leg. You squeeze, and you find that tap. We lift, squeeze, and tap. You have 4. This is where we finish here. You guys got it. Give me 3. And in for 2. Almost there. And 1. Last one. Woo! That was spicy. Starting off strong right there. Give me a good child's pose. You can stretch out your shoulders, stretch out your lower back, and go ahead and come all the way back up. Nice. All right, from here, we're gonna grab both of our weights. Meet me back into the center of your mat. You can come onto either side. We'll start off with being onto our right knee, and then the left leg is going to extend all the way out to the side. Both weights come in. We start off with weights all the way out. We're going to make a little circle with our arms here. So you want to make sure those elbows are slightly bent. They're not hyperextended. And we make a little circle at the very top. And then as you come down, circle at the bottom, we squeeze, we sit low into our right glute. We lift it up using that core. And we sit low here in that right glute. You got it. Squeeze. And in. At the very top, and in. Nice. So at any point here, you can always modify. If you don't want to do this little sit, if you just want to stay up and only do the arms, go for it. If you want to only do the sit, you can bring those arms in towards your chest. Totally up to you, but everybody else, you got it. Find that little challenge. Lift it up. We have 4 like this. Bring it down, and we reach, really sitting into this right glute. Nice, you have last 2. Woo, shaking already. Let's go. And we have one last one in and out. Nice. Arms are gonna come up, palms facing up. We come into that bicep curl like we did earlier. You sit into the right glute. We lift all the way out. You find that extension. Sit low and out. Good. Bring it in. Nice. You have 4 like this. Squeeze. And reach for 3. So strong. And we have 2 sitting into this right glute. Nice. And we have one last one. and reach. All right, arms are gonna come all the way back behind us. All right, palms are gonna come up facing the ceiling here. So face those palms all the way up. We squeeze, we lift those palms up using the triceps. We sit down and towards this right glute, lifting those arms higher, and we come back in. You got it. We lift up, you squeeze, and we're in. We're almost there. Reach it up and down. You have 4 like this. We lift and down. Give me last 3. Squeeze. Can we lift those arms just a teeny higher for 2 more? There we go. And we have 1 last one. And in. Whew. All right, go ahead and drop 1 weight. Drop that right hand. This time we're only going to have the weight in our left. Come down onto your right wrist. If you have a block or you have some cushion, you can place it underneath your right wrist here, or come down onto your fist, totally up to you. From here, keep that lower body where it is. It's not going to move. We start off with lifting this left leg all the way up. We reach it to that sky. You want to find that little roll of this weight close to your chest. It's going to go all the way down, rolling across your chest here, down to the ground, and we lift it up on our exhale towards our chest, towards our shoulders, and we reach. You got it. Bring it in. We roll. So here you want to really use those side obliques. Right side oblique is using as you come all the way down, and then you transition to that left side oblique on your lift here with your exhale. Good. And bring it down. Crushing it here. You have 5. We reach all the way back in. Give me last 4. Nice. We lift and give me 3 more. So strong. You want to make sure you're only going up and down. You don't want to go left and right. Imagine that there is 2 little walls right by you that's closing you in. All right, we have 1 last one. You got it. Bring it down and up. All right, meet me down here. This time on your lift. We lift this left leg up too if you would like. It's totally up to you. Squeezing that core. And then we bring this weight all the way back down. So same thing with this left arm. We roll this weight in towards our chest using those side obliques. And we lift up, we extend. You got it. We have 4 like this. Squeeze and reach. Whew. And give me 3 more. In and squeeze as we lift. Good. You have last 2. And reach it up. And give me 1 more. We're there. And meet me right here with your left leg up. You got it. Left leg stays up. Only the left leg taps down. And we lift. We tap it down and lift for 4. Reach. That's it. We have 3. Close your eyes. Almost there. Squeezing that core for 2. And we have 1 last one. Lift and drop it back down. Woo. Shake out those wrists. Roll them out. You can roll out the shoulders. Wow, I'm already sweating. So good, you guys. Grab the weights once again. We're going to place one of them behind our right knee this time. So it's going to come behind your right knee, making sure your shoulders are stacked right over your wrists, squeezing this weight behind your right knee. We lift the right leg up. We squeeze to the ceiling. You want to make sure your core is tucked here and you're gazing at the very top of your mat. And find that inhale on your way down. Exhale as you lift, squeeze. Inhale as you bring it in. Nice. Reach it up and down. We find that little squeeze. In and lift and in. For 4. You have last 3. Good. Give me 2. And we have 1 last one and in. All right, this time, move those arms a little bit farther away from you so you can bring those elbows in. We lift this right leg up. As you tap over to your left, you bring those elbows right in towards your chest. We lift, we squeeze, donkey kick up towards that ceiling, and we bring it in, find that little tap. Squeeze and lift. All the way in, we tap and reach. So here, you want to be careful with this left hip. Left hip is going to want to dig deep into that left-hand side. We're going to keep it square. Keep it in the center. And squeeze. We have last 3. And we lift. So strong here. You have 2 more. Nice. And give me one last one. And reach it up. So good. This time, we bring this right knee in. On your lift, find that exhale. And then we bring down onto our left elbow as you bring this knee into your right. You got it. We lift up, we squeeze down to that right. Find that little lift. We squeeze to the ceiling and into that right. Careful here with your left side to make sure that you're not digging too far in. Whew. Damn, that left leg is shaking. You have last 3. And lift. Give me 2 more here. You got it. And reach, and then go ahead and meet me on your last one. Onto your left elbow, we pulse it into that right, and reach. You pulse it in, and we extend. You have 4. Out, keep breathing for 3. Can we lift that right knee a little higher for 2? Yes. And 1, out, and in. Oh, so strong. All right, no break yet. We're almost there. Couple more moves. Arms come out towards the front here. This time we extend the left leg all the way out, keeping that left leg extended towards the back side of your mat. All right, from here, we go ahead and lift up and towards our downward facing dog. You squeeze, reach this right knee up, and we drop it back down. Shoulders come over your wrist, keeping the head down, lifting the left leg, squeezing the glute here. You got it. We lift it up, reach, and we find that little tap. Woo. Lift, squeeze, and reach. So good. Making sure that we're squeezing this weight behind our right leg. We lift it up and in. That was 3. Now we have 2 left. Almost there. Chin is out of your chest. Using your exhale to lift. Good. And we have one last one here. Give it your all. You got it. Reach and in. And we lift that left leg and drop it down. Go ahead and take this weight out. It's going to come in towards your right hand. Left leg stays extended towards the back. You got it. This time, we lift this left leg up. You squeeze. Heel comes in towards your glute. From here, we extend the right arm all the way out. Find that balance here with your core. It's okay if your body shakes. We roll this weight towards our right side, and you roll it back. You got it. Squeeze towards that right side, and you roll it back. If you have sensitive wrists, you can always find a little extra cushion here. Keeping this lower body where it is. You have 4 like this. Nice. Can we tuck that core in just a little bit more, keeping your spine straight? You have 3, and lift. So strong. Give me 2 more. In and out. Exhale as you reach. One last one. And we reach it out. So strong. Go ahead and drop this leg, drop the arm. We take a little lift. This is it on this side. Bring it back. We lift and squeeze. Reach it up, down. Lift, in. You have 4. Almost there. Give me 3. Squeeze. And we have last 2. Let it shake. And 1. Last one. And child's pose. Woo. Much deserved. Roll out those wrists here. You can stretch out the shoulders. And then let's go ahead and grab both weights and meet me back in towards the center of your mat. We're going to be on our left knee here. Extend your right leg all the way out towards the side. Weights come all the way up. You got it. We extend those arms out. Slight bend in the elbows. Tap at the very top in your circle. Sit down. We tap at the bottom. You got it. Reach it up, find that tap. Exhale as you tap on your sit. We lift. And in, squeeze. Nice. And in. You got it. Keep this going. We tap at the very top. And on your little sit, reach. It helps to have some extra cushion here underneath your knee. If your knee's feeling a little sensitive, you can always fold the mat or add a block, a blanket. You have last 3 right here. Keeping those elbows bent. We're almost there. Woo. Give me 2 and reach, and give me 1 last one. All right, arms stay up. You got it. Bicep curl. In as you sit. Exhale as you extend. Find that squeeze on your sit. Reach it up. Try your best to keep those elbows up on that extension. Yes, you have 4 here. And we lift, squeeze. Give me 3 using those quads. Woo. And you have last 2. I'm fully melting here. There's no AC in this room. And give me 1 last one. And in. Nice job. We reach up. Okay, right here with you guys. Triceps, we're almost done. We lift those arms up even higher here as you sit down. And we reach it up. So find that little exhale as you lift. Your arms should start shaking a little bit. If they're not shaking enough, you need to lift those arms just a little bit higher. This is it. You have 4. And we reach. Give me 3 more. Squeeze. Nice. And for 2, lift. And give me 1 last one. And we lift it up. Whew. Roll out those shoulders. You got it. From here, we're going to drop one of the weights down. Right hand's going to come all the way up. Extend this right leg how you had it earlier. So lower body doesn't move at all. Left arm is going to be down onto the mat. You can come onto your wrist. You can fold that mat, add some extra cushion. From here, let's go ahead and extend this right arm up. Find that extension towards that ceiling. Imagine you're in a really thin wall here, so you can't move forward and back. You can only move up and down. Rolling this weight down using your side obliques, and we lift it up. Squeeze, extend. You got it. We roll that weight in. Beautiful. And on your exhale, reach it up towards the ceiling. Nice. We're going to finish off on this little side plank series, and then you just have a little bit of core left, and we are going to be fully done. We'll get into our cool down. Nice. Let's go for 4 like this. Reach it up, making sure that we're not forgetting about those side obliques. I know this seems arm heavy, but it's actually those core muscles that are really holding you up here. You have 2. Reach it up. We squeeze. Nice. And in. Beautiful. And give me 1 last one. Reach it up and bring it back down. Nice. This time on your lift up here. We lift all the way up. You bring this right leg up with you. You got it. And we drop it back down. Squeeze. We find that little lift. Reach and drop it back down. You can always just keep this right leg down and only lift the arms. It's up to you. You can take off the weight. Lots of options. Give me last 3. This is it. And you have 2 more. Keeping that weight right by your chest. And give me 1 last one. Let's lift all the way up. Keep that leg up. You got it. Right leg stays up. We just tap it down and we reach down and lift. You have 4. Whew. 3. Let's go for 2. Lift and 1 last one. Wow. Drop that down. Shake out the glutes. That one was so tough. All right, let's go ahead and finish off with a little bit of core. You guys only have about 5-ish minutes left. Go ahead and grab both of your weights and meet me lying down onto your mat. So we're going to come all the way down from here. If you have a little block, if you have a ball, you can always add it in between your thighs here for just a little added resistance, but it's totally up to you. You can just do this without everything and just only use the weights. From here, go ahead and catch your breath. We're going to start off with keeping our elbows down on the ground here, all right? Palms are facing into each other. We drop the toe down as you bring these weights out by the sides of your glutes. and we lift, keeping those elbows down. We're gonna start off here, drop these down, and we lift. And then we'll add on slowly. Find that little drop, and lift, squeeze, and reach. Nice job, you guys. Crushing it here. So here you want to make sure that you maintain that natural curve of your spine. So if your lower back lifts a little bit off of the ground, it's okay. It should only be lifting about almost as thin as like a little piece of paper. If it's lifting too much, go ahead and squeeze that lower core in. What I really want you guys to think about here is inhale as those knees are in. You find that exhale as you pull that lower belly in towards your spine, in towards that mat, and exhale, we reach it in. If you look up and if you feel like your lower belly is expanding as you lower, that's where you really want to focus on those two lower corners, like you're sucking in a straw on your tap, and lift. If you're a beginner and if you feel like you're not really getting your core engaged properly, please get rid of the weights and do it without, so you can just get used to this movement. But if you're advanced, if you've got it, use those weights, bring them down, and we'll lift it up. Let's go for 5 like this. Squeeze and reach. Give me last 4. Lift for 3. Nice. And you have last 2. Squeeze. Yes. And give me one last one, and bring it down. All right, this time, we lift those arms all the way up. Arms are gonna come out in front of us. As we drop the toes, we go right arm behind us into our right tricep. Keep those elbows right in front of you, and we lift back to center. We go left arm in, squeeze, and we lift back to center. Right arm down, and reach. Left and reach. So here you want to make sure you can always see your elbows at the very top. Nice. And just like a little skull crusher, squeeze and reach. Let's go for 6. You have 3 on each side. Nice. Last 5. Woo. Give me 4. We're squeezing that core still. Nice. 3 more. For 2. And you have one last one, and you bring it in. Nice. This time, we open those palms all the way up towards that ceiling, using those chests, keeping a slight bend in these elbows here. As you lower, you drop the toes. Let's lift up, closing those arms, drop down, bring those toes down. Yes, we reach up, squeeze, and as you find that drop, we bring it down. Good. Let's go for 7 right here. And in and reach, making sure you're finding your exhale on your lower. If this is hurting your lower back, please remove the weights. You don't need to use them, you'll still feel it. All right, you guys, we have last 5. Bring it down. We have one more move after this. Give me 4, squeeze, and in. Last 3. Whew. So strong. For 2, tap. And we have one last one, squeeze, and in. Nice job. This time, we lift those head, neck, and shoulders up. We bring those weights out to our side. Palms are up. We just reach. Toes come out and bring them in. Shoulders are up here, you guys. This is our last move. Keeping that pressure off of your neck. Chin is out of your chest. Keep breathing here. Find that exhale as you extend. Inhale as you bring it in. You have last 6. And this is it. Give me 5. Squeeze. Keep those arms up for 4. Pressing that core in for 3. And you have last 2. Lifting a little higher, best one. One last one. And in. Ooh, so strong. Go ahead and bring those weights out to your side. Let's take a quick cool down. Knees can come in towards your chest. We'll take a nice little roll over to our right hand side. Finding that nice little squeeze. That massage feels so good. And then we'll go ahead and take it to the other side. Left. Nice. Once that feels a little bit looser, go ahead and bring those heels out to either side. You can take a nice little swivel over to your left, stretching out those hip flexors. You can take a nice swivel over to your right, left, and right. For 6, and 5, 4. If you would like, you can add those arms. You can goalpost them out by your sides, get a full spinal stretch. And last 2. And you have one last one. Go ahead and extend those legs all the way out in front of you. We'll reach those arms all the way out above. We'll take 3 big deep breaths here, really stretching out from our core. Let's take a big inhale. Imagine someone's pulling you like a rubber band. They're making you super tall. And exhale, let it all go. Inhale through your toes, pointing those toes through your quads, your belly, chest, shoulders, fingertips, and exhale, release it all the way out. One last one here. Let's inhale. Make yourself the tallest, and exhale, let it go. Go ahead and just bring your right knee in, squeezing the right knee in towards your chest, and we'll extend it in towards our supine twist here, over towards the left. You can gaze over towards your right, finding that nice stretch. And then bringing the knees back in, extend this right leg to meet your left. Left knee comes in, squeeze towards your chest, and we bring it over towards the right side, gazing over towards your left. And we'll bring the knees back in. Go ahead and give yourself one last little hug. Squeeze forehead to knee. You did it. You crushed it. Last bit of energy, and we'll slowly roll all the way up towards seated. All right, there you guys go. That one was a killer. Your 45-minute full body burn. Hopefully you got all sweaty. You feel energized now. I post on TikTok and Instagram every single day, my workouts, if you want to follow me there. And I'm going to be posting on YouTube every single week until we start our summer challenge. So make sure to subscribe and check back, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.